Man, what's good, y'all? Hope y'all staying warm during this cold weather around this country. But good to have another show. Welcome to another episode of the Southern Baller Show. Of course, you know who I am. If you don't, my name is Jared 011 Green on YouTube. And of course, I have my co-host, Coach 67 Sports TV. What's going on, brother?
It's a little chilly outside, but I'm inside. I'm warm. All is well. I'm blessed and highly favored. How y'all brothers doing this evening?
I cannot complain, man. Like you said, staying warm, man, and just that's it, staying warm. But JB, how you doing?
Hey, man, I'm glad that we, decided to move the show today so we won't, miss a show. But I got my coffee and I'm warm, so I'm good. Let's talk ball, fellas.
All right, man. Yeah, I'm glad we moved the show to today as well. Wanted us to watch all games and both games and analyze them, man, so we can have a good conversation. 86 Ghosts already in the building. He said, "What's up, fellas? Appreciate you coming by. What's good? Ghost 67 saying salute to the family. All right, people on your way in, make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe. Appreciate the support. Appreciate y'all. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about these games, man. So the first game I want to talk about is the Patriots and the Denver Broncos. Sip the tally in the building. What's going on? What's going on? It's the OG, man.
What's up, Coach?
Best Baltimore Raven. YouTube, one of the best, the original, in my opinion, of Baltimore Raven content. Y'all make sure y'all support this brother. Growing with soul. Salute, great brothers, man.
Man, salute to the brother growing with soul, you think. Salute, fam.
If y'all trying to get your garden popping, trying to get it started, go to this brother channel. You got a lot of knowledge, man. Chilling and cooking. I hear you, man. I made some soup myself.
Everybody and their mama making soup right now, huh? God dog.
Yeah, man, it's best time, man, especially on some beans and
It's soup weather, hell.
Yeah, man. But New England and Denver Broncos, man. So if you were under a rock or just didn't watch the game, get a chance to watch the game, the New England Patriots did defeat the Denver Broncos 10-7. And I'm mad. The Broncos could have won this game. And you know who I'm mad about? Mad at the most? Sean Payton.
I already knew you was gonna say that.
Yes, sir. Sean Payton, in my opinion, blew this game. Trying to. What the hell is he doing? Dropping Jarrett Stidham back that many times. There's no reason for that.
Well, I think this is the thing about it, right? First of all, when you're in these type of games, one thing one of my coaching friends used to hate, he used to talk about how teams would deviate away from what got them to the big game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, I knew coaches that would, just say, for example, we're going to say they'll run out the eye and they would just punch you in the mouth, play bullet ball, and they get to the championship game. I'm talking about all levels. I'm talking about like Brett, Pop wanted Pee Wee football, middle school football, high school football, even in the NFL, right? They would deviate
Hmm.
away from what got them to that point. And I think if it works, then yeah, it's great. But if it doesn't work, then you have egg all over your face. To me, my thing was, hey, I'm gonna do what got me to this point, and if it doesn't work, then I have a backup plan. I have a plan B, a plan C, a plan D. But I'm gonna start out with what got me to that point. I'm not just gonna deviate away from it initially. And I think the thing about it was, the Patriots has a good defense. The Broncos has a good defense. You just can't line up and just punch them in the mouth, even though you're playing in the cold. A lot of these teams, I talked to, uh, I was talking to my mom about this, but just from a coaching standpoint, I looked at how a lot of teams, all four teams had like a 50 front yesterday. The difference between, running the 50 in the NFL and running it on like a middle school level is those players on the back end, when the ball is snapped, they could deviate into so many different coverages or whatever. Whereas you're dealing with middle school kids, you don't have that type of athletic ability as NFL players. And in addition to that, they don't understand all the coverage concepts and things of that nature as a NFL player, NFL team is not as complex schematically. So, I saw all four teams, play a 50 front. If you ran inside zone, they was able to attack it. If you was able to go, 4 wide, 5 wide, whatever, they was able to match up. If you lined up and said we're gonna play bullet ball and punch you in the mouth, they was able to match up to that. So I think in the NFL, it's just a whole different ball game schematically, defensively. So I think at the end of the day, I think, he had a backup quarterback in the game. That's one thing we got to take into consideration. One,
Right.
and not only that, but him going for it. At the end of the day, you kind of have to accept people for who they are. When he did this as a Saints fan, when he kicked that onside kick in the Super Bowl against the Indianapolis Colts, it was such a brilliant move from the standpoint of the way the Saints defense was going and the way the Colts offense was going. Had he not made that gamble and took that risk, it was the Colts was going to win and the Saints were going to lose. However, the fact that he was up 7-0, you got to back up in the game. You don't like the 8 yard line. In that scenario, you know, I knew he was gonna go for it. Me, I'd have just kicked the field goal. Even though I'm not
Yes.
gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with you. In terms of ideology and mindset, as a Saints fan, in many instances, people thought he gambled too much. I'm not gonna lie. I think I tend to operate more closer to a Sean Payton type in terms of being ultra aggressive as opposed to being conservative. Maybe it's from my perspective, offensive minded coaches like him, myself, we tend to be more aggressive, and I think defensive minded coaches, like a Bill Parcells from an NFL example, like using Southern as example, like a Dawson Odoms, those kind of cats tend to be more conservative. Whereas I was always kind of more on the aggressive side. People told me I used to go for it a little bit too often on fourth down, but I'm like, on the middle school level, you don't have a great punter. And in many instances, a lot of times, instead of letting the game slip away, I would go for it to try to keep my team in the game anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, I understand what he was thinking, but I think in that instance, I think he should have. You have to know when to hold him and know when to fold him.
Right.
I think he just was too aggressive in that scenario, considering you're already up 7-0. And in all actuality, them 3 points would have sent you in overtime. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yes, sir. And I want to salute first of all, my brother, my big brother, Junior the Truth. He said, "Salute, family. Let's go." Yes, sir. Appreciate you
man,
stopping by, brother.
salute to JTT. Hey, I'm gonna get up with you behind the scenes, JT. You know what I'm saying?
The truth. What's up, man?
Yes, sir. And my sister Chris, my Baltimore Ravens sister, man. What's going on? Appreciate y'all, man, for coming by, man. Even if you just coming in to be nosy, I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit my like button. I appreciate all y'all, man. Um, but JB, what was your opinion on the game, man? Because Sean Payton was irritating me bad. You got a backup quarterback. Keep the ball on the ground. Keep running the ball. keep running the ball because you know damn well the commentator was pissing me off. They were trying to make it out like the Patriots defense was like that. Like the Baltimore Ravens, and we wasn't that good this year, but we exposed with a bad offensive line. If you keep running it against the Patriots, that defensive line ain't gonna hold up for 60 minutes if you're consistent with the running game. And then on top of that, you got Jarrett Stidham as your backup or your starting quarterback. Come on now, JB, what was your
Well,
thoughts?
hey man, I agree with you 100%, Jared. I think it was in that situation when you don't you don't got Bo Nix playing, you want to take all the points that you can get. Point blank, period. I think a lot of times you see this, us as Baltimore Ravens fans, we've seen this, and you see this in college and you see this around the NFL. Hell, in high school, where you see coaches not do what got them there. Stop doing what got them there. Try to zig and zag when you just need to just run straight. You know, like you said, with Baltimore, you got Derrick Henry. You don't need to try to you don't need to try to zag. Just keep giving them the ball. You know what I'm saying? And in my opinion, this was been a perfect game for them to try to run the ball in a snow game like that. The defense was doing their job, and especially when y'all got in, the red zone, take them points. Tie the game, make the other team feel like they got to push the ball down the field. Drake May is a great quarterback. Shout out to my fellow Tar Heel brother. But he's prone to throw interceptions as well.
Yeah.
Me and you know that more than anybody.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? The Broncos defense ain't chopped liver. They one of the best in the league. Tie the game up and give your defense a chance to make the play. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was a bad move by a good coach. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, take the points, man.
And what was Sean Payton thinking for allowing Jarrett Stidham to go down the field? What did they have? 40 seconds left. Do something short, and you had what? They had a one timeout left. They should have did a short route to try to get what you can. To at least kick the field goal.
Hey man, look, maybe they know he. I don't know. Maybe he was killing it in practice and the play work in practice. But, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what these coaches be thinking in certain situations. But he had faith in Jared Stidham. And I don't blame him. You have to have faith in them. They were in the game.
Yeah.
But I just felt like, and it's the one thing about Sean Payton's offense is that when I see him with the Saints, he never really ran the ball enough for me. So just like, for example, when they had Javonte Williams, when our other UNC graduate, and everybody was like, "Oh, he's not good." And I told you, I said, and I used to, and I'm a big fan of Vox Lombardi. And Vox was used to say, and them boys to their Cowboys fan, they would say, and I enjoy shout out to Vox. He do a great job breaking down the draft and the people coming out to college. He was saying he didn't like, right? He said he didn't like Javonte Williams, but I was saying that Javonte Williams is coming from a team that didn't really run the ball, and then at that time they didn't really have the best offensive line. The Broncos did, and then as soon as he went to the Cowboys, I remember me and you was talking. I said, "Watch he go for 1,000 yards." I know what type of running back Javonte is. You give him enough touches, You know what I'm saying? He's gonna make plays for you. You gotta know what type of running backs you have. They had the running backs to do it. You know what I'm saying? I like RJ Harvey. You know, Tyler Beatty is more, he's Justice Hillish. You know what I'm saying? He got a little speed to him. He can catch out
Yeah,
the backfield.
and Jaleel
You know,
McCough.
Jalil McCough, yeah, I can't pronounce his last name. He's pretty good. Um, just giving the running backs a chance. I think he got away from the run too easy, man. He just he gave. I hate when offensive coordinators, and coaches periods do that, man. And I think the Patriots, the Patriots in the Super Bowl again, man. Point blank period. And it was when it was time for Drake May to make the play, he made it. So it
Yeah,
is what it is.
Well,
yeah.
well, I ain't gonna lie. Ordinarily, I agree with y'all, brothers, but this is one of the rare instances I really disagree.
It's
I'm gonna keep
okay.
it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't think he just was gonna be able to just line up and just keep running the ball uh against the Patriots defense like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think we all in agreement that when they were up 7-0 and you were on the 7-yard line, I think he should have kicked the field goal and took the points, especially considering
Right.
that you have a backup quarterback. And I think towards the end of the game, from a game management standpoint, before that last drive when Drake May ran that bootleg and he got that first down, he outran them with 52. That pretty much was the end of the game. I
Hmm.
think prior to that, I think Sean Payton, I think his game management as a head coach, I think it was a little bit questionable. I think we in 100% agreement on that. But I think in terms of from a schematic game plan standpoint, you wasn't just gonna line up and play bullet ball and punch the Patriots defense in the mouth. I think he had the right concept in terms of trying to mix it up. But I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I just don't think Jared Stidham was really the guy to get him over the hump. And you really could see, don't get me wrong, early in the game, he threw the deep pass. And I'm like, all right, woo the woo. But, over time, he couldn't make enough plays to get you over the hump. So at the end of the day, ordinarily I would agree with y'all brothers, but I don't think just being able to just line up in the eye, just line up and just keep running the ball. I don't think that was gonna work against the Patriots, in my personal opinion.
Well,
No, no. So
go
no,
ahead.
man. Don't ever apologize about disagreeing, bro. This is what we do the
No.
show for.
I'm not apologetic. I'm saying I think in most instances we agree. I'm saying
Right.
in this instance I disagree. I totally disagree. I don't think you just gonna line up and punch the Patriots defense in the mouth and think you was gonna win the game. So I wasn't
And
apologizing. I just was saying in most instances I think we like-minded. I think we agree in most instances. I totally disagree in this instance.
let me tell you this, then. And I know we're gonna talk about the Seahawks and Patriots later. But watch what the Seahawks do to that run defense. They are good. Let me tell you something. They're a very coached. That's a Mike Vrabel defense. They're good, but they're not great. I've seen better defense. We went again. That Houston defense is way better than that Patriots defense. Who trust me, we didn't want to go. We was happy we didn't. I'm kind of glad we didn't make to the playoffs to the standpoint of I don't think that Lamar was going to make it past that damn Houston defense. Um, it's better that he healed and we get ready for next year. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Now that we got eliminated, so you saw what happened to the Steelers. Um, the Patriots, they're solid. But we've seen, teams with a good running back and teams that consistent running back with a consistent running back, as far as them getting reps, them break that defense. And that's
Yes.
why a lot of Baltimore Ravens fans in the chat, you know, can tell you that's why we were upset. And a lot of our coaches got fired this year because they didn't give the running game chance and enough carries, especially to Derrick Henry, when they couldn't stop it. You know what I'm saying? So if Sam Donald and what's the running back name Walker
Walker
Kenneth
the third.
Walker.
from
Walker the third.
Walker the third, and let me tell you something. Seattle got a boy, George Halani from Boise. I seen him in the preseason. That boy can ball.
He run hard.
So he run hard. So um, if Seattle don't give up on the run and do play action, just keep doing what they've been doing all year, they're gonna beat the Patriots.
Well,
Um,
bro, I,
but
I think where the disagreement come in it for me, I mean, comparing the Ravens running game to the Broncos running game, bruh, Derrick Henry is like a Bo Jackson, Christian Okoye, Brandon Jacobs type, big, strong, physical running back. Like, and even if you look at Walker the third last night with the Rams, like he a different type of elusive running back, made people miss and able to get the tough yards between the tackles. So I just don't think. I mean, the Patriots. It wasn't like you was gonna fool the Patriots. They know you got a backup quarterback in Jarrett Stidham. So you just
right,
being able to just line up and punch him in the mouth. From a personnel standpoint, I think if you'd have had a Derrick Henry, then I'd have been comfortable with you running the ball like 40 times in the game. But to keep it a buck, I don't think they was gonna get there just trying to line up and just run the ball. I don't think it was gonna happen.
No, not necessarily run the ball, but most of you got a backup quarterback, right? So you throwing the ball
about
that many
32
times
times.
is falling into their game plan because they're banking on you to give up on the running game, which they did. So I felt like they had the running backs in Jaleel McLaughlin and R.J. Harvey to grind it out. I just feel like I'm sorry. I feel like they just didn't give those two backs enough chances. R.J. Harvey only 13 carries. Jaleel McLaughlin only 4. That's not enough, especially in that atmosphere in that environment. No. But I hear you, Coach. I not comparing they running game to the Derrick Henry. I know that Derrick Henry is a future Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
But
that's like
long,
comparing apples to oranges.
long story short, I'm not impressed with their run defense at all. They've
Yeah,
seen
Yeah,
and they've
keep in
shown they
mind.
can be broken not just by our running game, the Baltimore Ravens, other running games that have been middle of the pack.
yeah, and I understand what y'all brothers trying to say, but I think in an environment like that, AFC Championship game, to me, it's just like the Patriots defense was just really loaded up and ramming to stop the run. Hey, we gonna make this boy beat us. And I think Peyton tried to go that route and it just didn't work out. But at the end of the day, I don't think you just gonna play bully ball and just run the ball. Nah, had he taken the 3 points and you got a little bit of a cushion, then yeah, I maybe I could feel you. But once they scored that touchdown, they tied it 7-7. I'm like, yeah, we in a dogfight here. Still gonna have to make more plays. You know what I'm saying? And I never had confidence in him really being able to get him over that hump.
Of course. So if anyone not having confidence in them, and you got a backup, don't give up. That's all I'm saying. Don't give up on the running game that easily.
Yeah, I know what y'all saying. Hey, protect him, but at the same token, in a game of that magnitude, you got to be able to make plays. And just running the ball like that, I don't think you was gonna get it done against the Patriots defense, in my opinion.
They could have. They shown that they were moving the ball, but I think they would just shout out to the Patriots, man. They allowed they did what they wanted to. They Sean Payton fell right into their hands defensively, and it's not his fault. Bo
Now,
Nix got
don't get
hurt,
me wrong.
but
He's been known to do that in the past. I think in certain instances, with the Saints, he would try to throw the ball too much with Breeze, but I don't think he had the kind of running game that like a Derek. Even the Seahawks running game, I think was a lot better than what the Broncos had, in my personal opinion, yesterday. That's my opinion, though.
I know, but I respectfully disagree.
All right. Yeah, that's
Brent,
boo-wop.
yes, sir. Brent Fox, what's good, brother? Thank you for hopping on, man. What you think about the game? And what's your what did you think overall? Just give us your breakdown.
Okay. Which one would you like for me to start with first, sir?
Hey, it's your world, brother.
Okay.
Right now we talking about the AFC Championship Game. Brother Brent, salute to you.
Oh, salute. It was some BS.
Let me give you some context. We talking about the Patriots and the Broncos first.
No, I know exactly who you're talking about. My answer remains the same. It's some bullshit. The wrong team won. People out there, if you're tuning into the chat, I truly despise the team up in Boston. I don't say their name. Yeah, so this is just kind of giving me a whole set of flashbacks and all of that good stuff. So, yeah, I wish them all the non-success in the world. And I want to give a special blank you very much to my brother JB that just tried to hit my Steelers with some. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you back. Blank you very much, JB. All right, we're going through some things over here.
Oh man, I'm happy for you, man. Y'all got y'all new coach Mike McCarthy, and man, y'all gonna have a blessed season next year. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, JB? I don't want to cuss you out in front of all these good people. Okay, I don't want to do it, sir. I don't want to do it. But just kind of getting into the game and looking at it from a objective perspective, if you will. I do agree with both of y'all in some aspects. Coach Payton was actually creative with some of the running plays, especially like there was one in particular that was like a third and very short, where he basically had a spread offense. He sent the running back in motion for a little bit, brought him back, handed the ball off on a draw, and they got the first down that way. Now, of course, you can't do that too many times in the NFL, but that was a creative way of actually just trying to run the ball. But to Coach's point, you got to be able to keep the defense honest. And if you can't do that, then the running game's not going to be effective. So, yeah, I agree. I think Stidham or really Coach Payton and the offensive coordinator should have been able to try to come up with something to quickly get the ball out of Stidham's hand, or a good series of play fakes to try to help him along. But yeah, you don't want to turn the game over to Jarrett Stidham to try to help you win over the New England Patriots. But you also want to make sure that they respect the running game at the same time, and trying to find a balance with that, yes, can be tricky. But you still have to do something to keep the defense honest. And they just didn't do that.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was saying. I feel like they did more passing than running the ball. And they gave it up they gave up on the run game. And they
didn't run it enough, basically.
Yeah. In my opinion.
Yeah, but you got to do something to try to keep them honest, or else they just gonna concentrate on the run and stop the whole thing altogether. I understand what you're saying.
Well, you said it. Shorter, immediate passes. Don't try to do nothing deep downfield, because you don't. This he just got here. What he just got signed with the team. What, a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
So, come on now.
Yeah, but you know how it goes, man. If we know that, they should definitely know that. But they just did not, for whatever reason, like execute it properly. Like, yeah, you have to tailor. You have to actually make plays that highlight your players' strengths. And unfortunately, the Broncos offensive staff failed to do that, man. I'm sorry about all the background noise. I got a family, y'all, so
You good,
I'm a
fam?
real
You
life
good,
person in real
bro?
life situations. But yeah, to both of y'all's point, yes, you need to stick with the girl that brought you to the dance, but at the same time, again, you got to do something to keep these defenses honest, or they'll just key in on what you do best, take that away from you, and then the game is actually taken away from you at that particular point, like it was.
Okay, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. Shout out to Jay Barr in the chat. He said salute family in chat. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, man. And then Grown with Soul, you good, man. He said I'm going to catch the replay, good brothers. Gotta be up at 2 a.m. hit the road. You good, man. Get your sleep. Get your sleep, homie. But yeah, overall, we all can agree that the Broncos could have won this game, even
Yeah,
with
I think
Jared
it was
Goff.
winnable. I think he should have took the 3 points earlier.
Absolutely.
And I think Brent Fox, he articulated a lot better than I did from the standpoint of that's essentially what I was saying was the
Okay.
Patriots just was kind of loading up to stop the run. You wasn't having no success running the ball against them at all. So I didn't see them. Basically, I think Peyton just felt like, look, hey, we got to try to do something. And I think that's why he was passing the ball more with Stidham. But I don't think Stidham had enough tools in the toolbox to get them over the hump. And I don't think they was just going to be able to play ground and pound and smash mouth football. They wasn't just going to be able to just, just overpower the Patriots with the running game. So either way, I think they were facing a conundrum. They were in a catch-22 type situation. And truthfully speaking, without Bo Nix, I can't believe I'm saying this. Because if a few years ago you'd have told me, hey, without Bo Nix, the Denver Broncos can win the AFC Championship game, I'd have been like, man, you crazy. So that just go to show you how life works out. I didn't think Nix was going to be what he ended up becoming. But all of those guys that really thought Bo Nix was going to become what he became, yesterday proved me wrong. They really needed him because without him and having Stidham in the game, basically the Patriots just were loading up to stop the run, and he just couldn't make enough plays to get him over the hump. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna lie, it was more of a defensive struggle more than anything, and the Patriots really didn't, run away with the game, like some people were saying they would, but it was a good defensive struggle.
Let's talk about this though, and we can move on to another game. How the offense let the offense of the Broncos let them down because their defense did a damn good job getting after Drake May. Zach Allen with a sack. D. Jones with a sack and a half. Jonathan Cooper with a sack. Quindarius Robertson got a sack. And causing, them to punt the ball many times, but the offense did not capitalize on the turnovers or them having them making them punt the ball. So that bailed the Patriots out in my opinion. Am I tripping to think that?
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely not.
You definitely not tripping. I think for the most part, I think we kind of all saying the same thing, just a different way. I agree with you, but the fact we still got to take into consideration that basically the Broncos was handicapped by playing with a backup quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Basically, yes. That's another thing that bailed them out. To be honest with you,
I mean, don't get me wrong. It ain't like you have like a Nick Foles type backup quarterback or a better.
Doug
I mean,
Williams.
all backups are not created equal. You know what I'm saying? So, if you got a guy that was a former starter and that's the backup quarterback, you're good. I mean, don't get me wrong. Early in the game, I'm thinking to myself, especially when he threw the deep pass down the field, I'm like, man, this boy might be able to make enough plays to get them over the hump. But I was wrong because I was fooled by him making that one good deep throw. He couldn't make enough of them plays. And I think the pitcher was counting on that. Like, hey, we're going to take away the running game. You're going to have to beat us. And I think they pretty much was thinking the same thing we were thinking. Like, nah, he can't get the job done, and he couldn't.
Okay, okay. What did y'all think about one more thing about the Patriots? And what's good, Big Red? She said, "What's good, everybody?" What did y'all think about the young boy Drake May, his sophomore season, his performance? Is he going to be the quarterback of the future? Is he going to be one of the stars like Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen?
I
Coach, you
think
go
that
first.
has. Oh, sorry.
No, you got it first. Go ahead.
No, no. Let Coach go first. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie. I think he's more along the lines of what old boy for the 49ers. Oh shucks.
Brock
Brock
Purdy.
Purdy.
He's a Brock Purdy type quarterback.
Word.
I don't see him being a Jaden Daniels or a Lamar Jackson. I don't see him being a jugular Joe Burrow. I don't see him being the kind of guy. I think at best he's like a game manager type. But truthfully speaking, I think he probably gonna get exposed in the Super Bowl because, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I think if you got a good running game and a good defense, I think all of those things could take you a long way. But him being an elite level guy, like I said, a Lamar Jackson, a Jaden Daniels, a Caleb Williams, being along those lines, I don't think he that guy. I think he more of a game manager type or Brock Purdy type of guy.
Okay. Brent, what you think?
On the contrary, I think that Drake May could wind up being like another number 10, which is Justin Herbert for the not San Diego, I'm sorry, the LA Chargers. I think that he'll actually wind up being a statistically good player. But I don't think that he'll wind up being like some top tier elite type quarterback. I think that his good will probably be good enough to help you win games. But if you're asking him to win championships based off of his off of a solo performance, I don't think it quite translates over. But yeah, I think that he'll actually be a good regular season player.
Okay. And I forgot to say regarding Big Reg and 86 Ghosts, they have, and Jada 6, they have a damn good podcast over there, man. My Baltimore Ravens brothers, but they talk about everything. So make sure y'all support, man. Support the channel. But JB, what do you feel about Drake May, his performance, and can he lead his Patriots to the Super Bowl in just his sophomore year?
I mean, I agree with a little bit of everything of what Brent and Coach said. I think he's I see him as a little bit faster Brock Purdy or Justin Herbert in the standpoint of he has athleticism where enough athleticism, I can't say that word. Athleticism, excuse me, where he can run away from some defenders. I wouldn't say he's a little bit above of a game manager. You wouldn't call him a game manager, but he's not going to be with like you was considered Josh Allen or Lamar or even back in the day when you were watching Cam Newton, where he would just take over a game by himself. He's not going to be one of them. If you give him some good weapons, a good O-line, something like that, and and good coaching like Mike Vrabel, he's going to do what you're seeing now. He's going to win games for you. He's going to put you in a position to manage and win games for you. And I'm proud of him. Shout out to the mighty Tar Heels of North Carolina. We had some disappointments, the Sam Howells, the Mitch Trubisky's, And, he's showing that, hey, we got some talent up there at North Carolina. But otherwise, from that in the league, he's not he's a good game manager. I'll put it like that. He's not a game changer yet. He may be in the future, but he's a great game manager right now. A good, great game manager.
But
Yeah.
you think he's gonna evolve more than that? Like you said,
Yeah,
he's gonna
yeah,
eventually
man.
evolve.
He's gonna he throws pretty good ball. He still put the ball in harm's way sometimes. Um, like I said, he has the foot speed to run away from some defenders. So he's not slow. He's not a old school pocket quarterback. Um, but hell, how he got that first down, he ran away from somebody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he ain't slow. But um, I just can't wait to watch the game, the Super Bowl, and just to see how he do or see how he does. I'm like I said, I'm proud of him, but like I said, I feel bad because I'm not a fan of the Patriots. So it's a hate love situation or love
Okay,
hate situation.
okay. And Brent Fox will hop on back on in just a minute. He had to take care of some business, but man, let's go into another good game. I'm glad these games were not duds, man. So the NFL conference
NFC.
NFC, excuse me, NFC. We just got done dealing with the AFC. Now we dealing with the NFC. So we talking about the LA Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. So the Seahawks ended up winning, beating the Rams 31-27. Both quarterbacks did a damn good job through the air. Matthew Stafford had 374 yards, 3 touchdowns, and Sam Darnold, who's been on fire lately, had 346 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns. And salute to these wide receivers, man. Puka Nakua did his thing. 9 receptions, 165 yards, touchdown. And Devontae Adams, 89 yards in the touchdown, 1 touchdown. And then on the Seahawks side, you have JSN, who's unguardable, man. 10 receptions, 153 yards, a touchdown. And Rashid Shaheed, man. And I'm gonna get Shahidi. Why did y'all give the Seahawks this dude, man?
And I mean,
Why, coach?
the crazy thing about it, bro, they only got him for a 4th and a 5th round pick. I'm like, damn, y'all trade Shahidi to the Seahawks, and y'all only get a 4th and 5th round pick in return. And the thing that made me even madder is the fact that one of the Seahawks fans was like in one of these group chats, basically was like, hey, Seahawks they gave up too much to get him. I'm letting myself, you crazy? Man, as a Saints fan, I'm like, look, man, y'all can have y'all 2 picks back and send us Shaheed back to Nola, you did. But, congratulations to him. He in a much better situation with the Seahawks than he was earlier this season with the Saints,
Yes, sir. Kenneth Walker only had 62 yards, but he earned every one of them yards.
I'm not gonna lie.
He ran hard, man.
It seemed like he had like 130. It feels that
That's
way.
what I'm saying.
But not only that, but the yards that he got for him in the passing game too, those were like some big yards,
Yes, sir.
In fact, that probably something that the Broncos probably could have used. They could have used a good screen game to kind of throw the Patriots off some, Because I ain't gonna lie, the Seahawks screen game was real nice,
Yeah, it was, man. It definitely was. Uh, man. So this game was so good, man. I liked it better than the. Even though the Patriots and the Broncos was a good game. This showed both teams had elite offenses, and then the shout out to the defense of the Seahawks, man. Even though they gave up a lot of yards through the air, they didn't let it get. They pretty much let uh, the defense showed up when they was needed. So shout out to the Seahawks defense. I was impressed. Uh, but what did you think about the game overall, Coach? I'm going to you first.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought it was an excellent game. Uh, Early when the Seahawks scored and they got the big play going to Shahidi, then they scored. Ramp scored. Seahawks got up. I'm like, all right. It was a good back and forth at one point. Then eventually, the Rams kind of took a stranglehold over it for a little while. Then the Seahawks got up. When the Seahawks got up 2 scores, I'm thinking to myself, this can kind of get out the way. Then the Seahawks got to stop. To me, I think the thing that really made it a great game, I don't care what nobody say, I think, we talked about this in our Southern Baller Show collective group chat. When, I don't know if it was Witherspoon or one of the other DBs for the Seahawks, it wasn't nothing over the top to me. But to me, I don't think you put yourself and put your team in that situation. You got a huge stop. It's 4th and 12. And you get to chirp into the opposing bench.
That was so
And guess
stupid.
what? Man, I'm like, first of all, it was stupid for him to do that. But I'm not gonna lie, as a referee, I kind of felt like a game.
He
of
could
this
have kept it.
magnitude-
He could have kept it in his pocket, but
Yeah. Well,
so
I'm
they
not
do
gonna lie,
that
I'm gonna
all
be
the
honest.
time. But you can't do that, bro. You can't give these refs the
No
satisfaction, bro.
ammunition. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, don't get me wrong. I blame him for chirping. As a coach, I'd have been pissed. I'm like, dude, you got to shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? But for a referee to throw a flag in that scenario, to me, I think that's too petty because we see this, like somebody pointed out in the chat, we see this in NFL games all the time. Don't pick and choose, and don't pick the second biggest stage in the NFL in a conference championship game for, hey, you up 2 scores. Now you give them unsportsmanlike penalty 15 yards. Now they got a first down. The next play, they throw a touchdown to Puka Nakua. And it's like, damn, now you give the Rams life. So I think that's the thing that really made it competitive. It was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The Seahawks did just enough to hold them off at the end and pull it out or whatever. Even with Puka Nakua, I'm thinking, all right, well, you're going to get you're probably going to get about 10, 15 yards to get a little bit closer so you could throw the Hail Mary. Puka Nakua couldn't get out of bounds and the game ends right there. So it was a heck of a game, but I think that one unsportsmanlike penalty could have been the turning point in the game for if the Rams would have won. But overall, I think it was an excellent game. It's another scenario where you got 2 teams that came out 50 look, snap the ball, they change coverages, they adjust to after the snap to whatever the offense doing. One thing that I was really impressed with, this was later in the game, like one of the last drives, they came out a 50 look. At certain points they had a bear front, other points they had a double eagle, but they come out a 50 look or whatever. And it's 4th down. And I'm thinking, well, the Rams are gonna either try to get the ball to Devontae Adams, to Puka Nakua, or throw the ball to the running back out the backfield. And they walked 8 into the box. They snapped the ball and they dropped 9 in the coverage and they scattering like roaches. They played bracket coverage on the running back and on Puka Nakua. I'm like, damn. So that's going to show you how much complex from a coverage standpoint that the NFL is than like the middle school level on which I coached on at one point. it goes to show you how much more complex the game is when the higher you get up. But overall, it was an excellent game. But I think that one call by the official, it made the game a lot closer, a lot tighter, and it ended up being a great game. It worked out in the end. I felt like the right team won. The team that deserved to won it. But that one game, that one penalty, that one call, it could have swung it in the favor of the Rams. And of course, you saw when his teammates was pissed with him, and they arguing on the sidelines, after, during the possession change,
Yeah, I would be pissed too, man. Don't get me wrong. I think the referee could have kept that in his pocket, but like you said, you can't give them any ammunition, man, at all. But Jada6, what's up, man? He said, sorry I'm late, but salute to everyone. Just was talking about you, man. Appreciate you coming by, man. Appreciate all y'all, man. Appreciate all y'all, man. And then we got the brother Big Joe joining us. What's going on, man?
What's going on, fam? Can y'all hear me?
Man,
Yes,
salute,
sir.
Big Joe. Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
I see the meta glasses want to work today. Ain't that bad a bit? What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing, man? What's shaking?
Blessed and highly favored. How you doing, Big Joe?
What's up, Taylor?
Hey, what's up, family? What's What's cracking? What's going on?
Ain't nothing, man. Just talk about these games, bro.
Okay.
Had everybody come by, man. Had Junior the Truth come by, man. Appreciate that brilliant brother blessing us with his presence. Then my brother Sip the Tally coming in, a Baltimore Raven OG. So everybody coming by showing love. Chris, Jada6, and then Big Red, man, 86 Go. So everybody just showing love on a Monday. So I can't complain, man. But since you came in, let's get your opinion on the game, the Broncos in New England, real fast. What did you think about that game?
Yeah, that was a good old AFC North game. Low scoring, a whole lot of snow. You dig what I'm saying? So, hey, I picked the Patriots to win, not because I don't believe in the Broncos, because the Broncos D-line is phenomenal. I didn't believe in old Stidham. I didn't have too much faith in Stidham. You're starting the guy who hasn't had any first team reps all year, and you throw him in the AFC Championship game, and you expect him to take you to the promised land? Y'all know that Drake May is in the Heisman. He's in the MVP race, right?
Yep.
They got a phenomenal team as well. At the Patriots. So I picked them to win. So it was a hard fought game. The fact that Sean Payton did not kick that field goal instead of going forward on 4th and 1, that changed the whole dynamic of the game. Because even if they go for that field goal and make it, it would have been 10-0 Broncos. Because at the end of the game, the score was what? 10-7 Patriots, for them to win. They would have at least been 10-10, went to overtime and go from there. Due to the weather, a lot of folks couldn't throw the ball. They couldn't kick the ball, It would have been like the Raiders and the Patriots in the AFC Championship game again when the whole tuck rule happened. So, typical game
And
in
I
that
don't care
kind
what
of
nobody
income.
say it. I don't care. I don't mean to cut you off, Big Joe. That was a goddamn fumble. I don't care what nobody say.
Oh, it sure was. It sure was.
Brother.
It sure was.
Brother. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Shout out to the Hall of Famer Charles Woodson. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, man, no, that was a good game. Shout out to the Patriots. I know Sean Payton going to answer a lot of questions for that. And sometimes, as a coach, you're going to have to lie to your team. You're going to lie to your team and lie to your players to get them ready for battle. Everybody knew Stidham was not the answer. You have to rely on your defense and run the ball, and you got to take all the points that come your way. Instead, Sean Payton all week said that Stidham can not only win us this game, he could win us a Super Bowl. That's what he believed. Now, a lot of folks love to say how Shedeur Sanders be drifting back, all that kind of stuff. Stidham is way worse than Shedeur when it comes to that. All
That's
he
right.
do is drift back and take himself out of position and throw the ball away. Stidham got that real bad. Stidham's a seasoned vet, as they say. So shout out to the Patriots. Shout out to Stephon Diggs. He had a couple good plays in that game to get him over the hump. So shout out to them. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of folks didn't pick them to be here. They're literally 4-12 last year. So when you're in a division where you have the Steelers, where you have the Chiefs, where you have the Bills, we have a lot of good organizations in that division. Instead, you emerge as the favorite, and now you're representing them for the Super Bowl in the great state of California. Hey, shout out to the Patriots, and the Broncos. Hey, not guaranteed they're gonna be there next year because one team I forgot. You got the Ravens. Ravens gonna come back next year too if they can find an offensive coordinator. But anyways, it was a phenomenal game. Shout out to the Patriots. And yeah, when you get in a game like that, you got to rely on your run game. And at certain points of the game, the Broncos stopped running the ball. They started throwing. It's almost like Sean Payton didn't even check the weather report. But as a head coach, your job is to know any and everything. So, if it was Josh Allen's fault that the Bills lost, I guess it's Stidham's fault that they lost, I guess, right? Because he's the quarterback. So you get the cheers when you win and the blame when you lose. Go Pats, go.
Yeah. And Jada6 said Niall Woolen was about to get his ass whooped if they would have lost. Yeah, he was. And he said, I wish Stidham didn't throw up that layup to their best quarterback. Shaking my head. Yeah, that was crazy. He might as well threw a damn, when you playing backyard football and you throw it off to the other team, that's what he did. That's crazy. Broncos defense did their job. Yes, they did. Offense, of course, because they Bo Nix is out. Yeah, Jarrett Stidham was not it. Yep. But Big Joe, go ahead and give us your summary on the LA and Seahawks game. What you thought about that game?
That was a phenomenal game. I picked the Rams to win because honestly, I didn't have all the faith in Sam Darnold. I was going with the veteran and Matt Stafford, who I thought and think is a front runner for the MVP. But when you're in the playoffs, everything is magnified by 12 when it comes to penalties, when it comes to interceptions, when it comes to play calling. All that stuff is magnified. If you make a mistake, it's going to cost you. The biggest turning point in the game to me was that muff fumble. I mean that muffed punt return. He was back there. He lost control of the ball, slipped and fell. He hit his hand, bobbled it, and Seahawks picked it up. That is the loneliest feeling in the world. Because this ain't like a regular season game where, some folks may be watching it. Everybody was watching this game. The whole world was watching it. Brazil, Europe, everywhere they play football at now, in overseas, Mexico, they all watching this game. So you stumbled, muffed it. They immediately recovered, and now you gotta walk all the way to the sidelines by yourself. Everybody looking at you. Boy, I know that hurt. You go to the sidelines, everybody's patting you on your back and say, hey, man, it's going to be okay. Hell no, it ain't going to be okay. Because that next play, they threw for a touchdown. You know what I mean? So that was one of the big difference in the games. So, and like Coach was saying earlier, the cornerback, number 27 for the Seahawks, he got lucky. He made a play. He was throwing himself like he was the Legion of Boom, like he was Sherman. He was mouthing off, talking to the Rams. I don't know what he said. He must have said something real greasy. The referees threw the flag because he stopped somebody on 3rd and 12. They threw a flag on sportsmanlike conduct. 15-yard penalty. Brand new first down for the Rams. And lo and behold, good old Sean McVay. He's like, oh, you going to talk to me like this? Whoever's guarding 27, just go deep. I'm going to throw it to you. And Lord, who was 27 guarding the next play? Oh, Puka Nacua. They threw it and he got mossed the next play. So not only did you call a sportsmanlike conduct, you got mossed the next play. So now you got to go to your sideline feeling worse than the brother who muffed the punt return. Football has a way of humbling you and has a way to let you know you ain't bigger than the program. You know what I mean? But luckily, that didn't really cost them that bad because they ended up winning the game. Phenomenal game, for the Seahawks. Their running back, to me, he is what Ezekiel Elliott was supposed to be. When I see him run, he reminds me a lot of Ezekiel Elliott. He's quick, he's fast, he run downhill, but he's to me, he's a lot more of a thumper. But to me, he's what Ezekiel Elliott was supposed to be. You know what I mean? He's the truth. So shout out to him. And Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold rose to the occasion. Again, when you win the game, you get all the praise. Shout out to Sam Darnold, regardless of oblique injury, regardless his playoffs.
You good, Big Joe?
I'm sorry. Regarding his life, regarding his lack of experience in the playoffs, Sam Darnold still did his thing. You dig what I mean? So happy for him. For him getting kicked off of Minnesota, them not wanting him. And then now he found a new home, and now he's going to the Super Bowl. So shout out to DeMarcus Lawrence for.
He getting phone calls, I think.
Good Lord, my phone's going off. I'm sorry. My phone going crazy. My bad. Let me finish this. Shout out to DeMarcus Lawrence for him. 11 years with the Cowboys. He didn't even get a ring. Now he's with the 1 year with the Seahawks. Now he's going to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So shout out to the first timers, DeMarcus Lawrence, and also shout out to Stephon Diggs going to the Super Bowl this year. That's an amazing feeling. So we have the Patriots and Seahawks in the Super Bowl. Great game. And I feel sympathy though for the brother Devontae Adams. He's 0-5 in these championship games.
Yes,
He's a phenomenal player. I don't know why the Rams didn't go to him enough. Because when they had those third and fourth down plays, they didn't throw it to Devontae Adams or Puka Nacua. They throw it to somebody I never even heard of before. You know what I mean? So hey, shout out to the Seahawks.
And Witherspoon couldn't guard him to save it. He tried to bump and put hands on Adams, man. He had Witherspoon falling. Yeah, I definitely agree. They definitely should have went to Adams more, especially in clutch situations.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. Big Joe brought up an excellent point because that punt returner, they didn't put him back there anymore after that. So, you fumble, you muff a punt in a NFC Championship game. That is major, And another thing he brought up, Stephon Diggs was out there crying in the snow. So shout out to him for finally making it to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, man. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him, man. And I do feel sorry for Xavier Smith, the former Florida A&M Rattler. Got to give, shout out to my HBCU family. He the one that fumbled.
Yeah.
Yeah, he the one that fortunately fumbled the ball.
Man, when you running back, when you gotta backpedal backwards, man, you most likely need to let it go.
But I'm not gonna lie, when it came to being a punt returner, when he was at FAMU, man, that boy was all universe. You know what I'm saying? So when you get to the NFL, it's a whole different level,
Facts, man. But Coach, what did you think of the game?
Oh, I gave my thoughts on the game already, bro.
Oh, you already did, man.
Yeah.
It's me and Brent next.
Okay, Brent, what did you think of the game?
Oh, I thought it was a spectacular game. Really, really enjoyed that. And Joe, I'm sorry, man. I don't know if I was on mute or what, but salute to you, man, and old Hillside Bourbon Company. Obviously, I think Sean Payton had a little too much of your product, because if he thinks that Stidham can actually go to the Super Bowl, he really on something.
He said take him to the Super Bowl and win it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he had a double shot of that then.
Y'all got to realize, this the same guy that said Taysom Hill was the heir apparent to Drew Brees. As a Saints fan, I'm still waiting.
Yeah, he sure did say that. He sure did.
Yeah, so.
Boy. But, getting back to the game, though. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying it makes sense, don't it? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Brent.
But getting back to the game, yeah, it was a spectacular game. But yeah, the young punt returner, number 19, man, he actually had two muffs. One of them bounced off his chest. He was able to recover that one, but that other one, when he fumbled that one, that is what actually cost him. But like early on, when you're doing punt returns, or nah, when you're doing punt returns, excuse me. Let me make sure I get that in my head straight. When you doing punt returns, if you don't have a good feel for getting up under the ball, you clear out right away. You clear out right away. Kick returns, obviously, is a little different because you got to make sure that you have possession of the ball. But like punt returns, you talk to like if you can't get up under it, if you don't feel like you can get I'm sorry, I can't talk. If you feel like you cannot get up under the ball, you clear out, you clear out, you clear out. That's what's drilled over and over in your head when you're having to like return punts. You get away from the ball if you don't have like a good feel or you can't get up under it. So yeah, I feel bad for the young man, but at the same time, I'm sure he knows better.
Well, like we were saying, brother Brent, I don't mean to cut you off. I mean, he was so phenomenal as a punt returner in college at FAMU. He used, in many instances, he would return punt returns that you really shouldn't return, and he still was making house calls, putting FAMU in good situations. But you got to realize you were on a college level, and then you're in the NFL now. You can't make some of those bad decisions that you made when you was at FAMU because you're in the NFL now. Not only that, but you are in the NFC Championship Game. So those bad habits it came back to get him yesterday, you know.
Yeah, but I know that special teams coach at one point in time had to go over something like that. That's football 101. Like they have to go over that. I know that they professionals and they're the best in the world at what they do. And yes, part of that is actually taking chances that you shouldn't. But as a professional, if something goes wrong the first time, you need to make an adjustment. If something feels wrong the second time, that adjustment should automatically tell you, hey, don't deal with that, or find another way to get it done. He didn't do either. So yeah, I don't, I don't want to like be hard on the guy or whatever, but like you taught that at any level, that if you don't have a good feel for that ball, and I understand what you're saying about him being an all-world punt returner in college, but I know that special teams coach had to have gone over something like that.
Agreed.
I agree, man. You just can't if you homeboy looked like he tripped backwards before the ball came. So yeah, that was crazy.
I wasn't even no great punt return or nothing like that. I returned punts like in semi-pro, but like I ain't even returned punts in like college or anything like that. But the first thing that they actually tell you is that if you do not have a good feel for that ball, you get away from it with a punt. Kick return is definitely different, but punt return, if you can't get up under the ball, you clear out. That's it. But yeah, obviously that was something that just kind of set me off. But just kind of getting back to it, it was a fantastic game, man, and unfortunately, it did come down to something like that to be the determining factor, or one of the determining factors, excuse me. But hopefully, the Rams will be able to just kind of rebound, have a better season, just kind of learn from these types of mistakes. And, I really hope that eventually they get back to the Super Bowl with Matthew Stafford, and Devontae Adams to boot. I would love for him to be able to play in a Super Bowl. But yeah, man, I hate that for him too.
Yeah, man, I do too. That was he gonna remember that for a minute, man. But JB, what was your thoughts on the game, man?
Man, I'm not trying to, regurgitate what all the brothers said, but Good game, exciting game, back and forth game. Um, Looks like that the game was going to get away from the Rams, um, especially with the muff punt. But as like the brother said, after Woolen made that great stop on Puka, and he started jawing and walking down and stalking the other team's sideline, and they threw that flag on his ass. And then the next play, like Joe said, his ass got cooked. Yeah, let me tell you something. They would have lost this game. They would have stomped his ass out in that locker room for doing that stupid shit. Like you said, Jared. Normally they don't throw flags like that, but it's a playoff game. It really no need for that. Really, to be honest with you, in that situation, and if that was a regular season game, they probably would have let that shit go or whatever. But you got millions of people watching. They don't. They wanted a good. It was a good, clean game so far, and they wasn't gonna let that fly. But Woolen got lucky on that one. Shout out to Sam Darnold, man. A couple of years ago, before he got to Minnesota and revived his career, he was looked at as a bust. And these last couple of years, Minnesota should have re-signed him, but that's they lost. Justin Jefferson missed him, but Sam Darnold was able to find a match made in heaven with the Seahawks with our boy Mike McDonald, and man, he's doing what he's supposed to do. He's making all the correct throws for most of his games, and he's in the Super Bowl, and I got them winning it.
And that's another question. Who y'all got and next Sunday we'll go into or this coming Sunday I should say, we'll break it down why we think the teams we pick may win the Super Bowl. But I want to hear a little bit right now. Starting with you, Coach. Who you picking in the Super Bowl?
Seahawks.
All right. Big Joe, who you got?
West Side.
Seahawks it is. Brent.
I'm gonna go Seahawks. Not because I hate that other team. I am actually thinking objectively. And you know what, Joe? I'm actually thinking objectively. The reason why, Joseph, is because the Seattle Seahawks, the Seattle Seahawks have a more balanced team, and quarterback won't be such an issue for them. I think if you're asking Drake May to win the Super Bowl, it's highly unlikely that he'll do so. That's all.
Cut the bullshit. I'm picking the Seahawks because I don't like the Patriots. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Fuck the Patriots. Even with your Drake May on the squad, Drake May, the UNC Tar Heel boy, but and plus, to be honest with you, all jokes aside, I think Seahawks are able to capitalize on the mistakes that Drake made, that I believe he will make in the Super Bowl. Sam Darnold, last time I'm checking, he's gonna be ready to play, so it is not gonna be no quarterback from the opposing team that can't go. So the turnovers that Seahawks defense will be able to make, in my opinion, Sam Darnold and the crew will take advantage. Jada Six said, "Hey, he barely got the Broncos defense. Got by the Broncos defense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And who the fuck is going to guard JSN on the other side? I don't. Christian Gonzalez, he good, but I don't see him guarding JSN for 60 minutes.
He gonna Man, JSN gonna cook the
Mm-mm.
shit out of
Mm,
Gonzalez.
mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Seahawks about to wear Drake May out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
JB, what's your opinion? Who you got?
Seahawks about to beat the dog shit out the Patriots. Why?
We should have
Uh,
known that was coming.
yeah, we should have known. I
Can I
agree.
say
I
something?
agree.
Can I say
Go
something real
ahead.
quick, Jared? Whenever you finish,
Go ahead, man.
I just want to reiterate and reemphasize the importance of special teams. No matter how good your team is, you can have a good offense and a bad defense. You can have a low scoring offense and a phenomenal defense. But if you don't have special teams, you're not going to win anything. You need all three to be synchronized to be a complete football team. A lot of folks forget that. Special teams plays a vital part deciding whether if you win or lose a game. Perfect example. Tom Brady don't have so many Super Bowl rings. He doesn't have Adam Vinatieri. If Adam Vinatieri doesn't kick and win AFC Championship games or win Super Bowls at the last second for him, Tom Brady don't have 7. He might have 4, even 3. So Adam Vinatieri is a big vital part of why the Patriots are successful. Let's stay in recent history. What we just saw at the Miami Hurricanes Indiana game. If Indiana don't block that punt as well and score a touchdown, Miami Hurricanes should be national champions. It was literally that block punt that cost them that game because they lost by what, like 6 points, something like that. So if they don't block that punt, Miami's winning the game by 1. And then let's go further back a little bit. Not even, I'm sorry, like last week when we go to the Niners and Seahawks games. If Shaheed don't get the opening kickoff running for a touchdown, the momentum is not snowballing to where the Niners are like, what the hell? And then they lose that game. And then of course, we go to the muff punt yesterday, or we go to even the Broncos Pats game when the weather starts kicking in and then nobody can make no field goal, or that one field goal that the Pats did make was the biggest difference in the game because after that, then the Broncos couldn't make anything else. So to be a complete football team, special teams is very, very, very important. So some folks may say, why y'all tripping off him muffing that punt? Because them muffing that punt was the difference between them winning and losing that game and also changing momentum. Even though they came back and had phenomenal throws and they came very close, if you take them points off the board that the Seahawks have, the Rams should be going to the Super Bowl.
It's called complimentary football, Big Joe.
Yes, sir.
Yep. 100% agree. And to your point, Big Joe, like you said, the Patriots had, good special teams, kicker, punt return, punt defense, kick return, kick defense. Same thing with our Baltimore Ravens. Well, that year we had, the 2000 year we had Matt Stover.
J. Luke?
Yeah, Jermaine Lewis, kick returning them boys, kick returning them kicks. The 2012 year we had Jacoby Jones, rest in peace, and Tucker. You know what I'm saying? Justin Tucker. So you right about that. You gotta have all 3 levels to win. And that's the one thing we've been missing. We ain't have a kick returner. And how many since
Devin
Duvernay? Yeah, Devin Duvernay. Yeah. So we gotta find a kick returner next year. Yep. And a solid kicker too. I don't know if Luke gonna be it, but we'll see.
And one other thing I want to point out, fellas. Last night in the group chat, I was making a joke saying the Jets was wondering where his version of Sam Darnold was. But truthfully speaking, you got to be a good organization to draft a quarterback, really develop him and groom him.
Mm-hmm.
If you notice guys like him and Baker Mayfield, they started out, for poor franchises, and then they ended up moving on later on in their career and fulfilling the potential that they had when they were younger, So you have to have a good organization to draft a quarterback high,
No, I agree.
And that, You hear that, Browns? You see some franchises don't want to go through that point where you have to develop your QBs. We had to develop Lamar. Buffalo had to develop Josh Allen. Patriots had to develop Tom Brady. Tom Brady was sitting behind Drew Bledsoe. Lamar was sitting behind Joe Flacco. You have to develop. Ain't no easy shit. You just ain't gonna. That's once in a lifetime. You drafting a player, and he gonna be that dude. That's once every couple of years or 5 years or so. So you got Shador. You want to develop. You have to develop him, but you got so many people from that fan base saying that he's no good. Well, y'all motherfuckers just gonna be picking up top 5 each year in the draft. So sorry about that, Jerry.
No, you good, man. JD6 said, I don't think the Pats have an X factor like Nick Imanari on defense on special teams. And you so right. And I have nothing against Malachi Starks. But I do believe we picked the wrong safety in the draft.
No, I ain't gonna let you do that. Leave Starks alone till we get a defensive coordinator that know what the fuck he doing. Get out that boy name. I still think he's the best safety in the draft. I'll trust coaching and Chris. You know what I'm saying? I think we did get the best safety in the draft as far as him tracking the ball, pointing the ball, getting turnovers. The other DB or safety from Nick from Seattle, he's probably more athletic. You know, he's bigger or whatever, but his ball skill wasn't all that great. But once we get a defensive coordinator, which will remain to be seen, we'll see what we got.
Okay. Speaking of new, there's been some changes going on in the coaching ranks. So John Harbaugh goes to the Giants. Mike McCarthy goes to the Steelers.
Oh, so y'all niggas just going okay, all right.
Hey, I gotta talk about it, man. Before we wrap everything up, I gotta talk about it.
That for y'all fan base was crying and bitching about Mike Tomlin just to get McCarthy. That shit is hilarious. It's funny as hell.
And the Baltimore Ravens got Jesse Minter. Now, I was upset.
Who?
Which I wanted. Yeah, you're right. Which I wanted the brother, Brian Flores, or Eric Bieniemy, somebody like that.
Weaver.
Or Weaver, Anthony Weaver. But there may be. I know what Big Joe's saying about the word being optimistic, but there may be a shining light because he just doesn't.
First hire.
He just doesn't come from John Harbaugh's tree. Thank God. He comes from his dad's tree, Ricky Minter, who was under Lou Holtz back in the 80s. That was the first coaching tree he came from. So I'm hoping this young coach has the knowledge to get this coach up this franchise, but we will see. And
then his first hire was a black coordinator.
Yep.
Passing game, black brother from Notre Dame, DB coach.
So
I'm liking it.
Well, he's looking to get another brother, a defensive coordinator, and I'm forgetting his name.
From where?
I saw the article, but I forgot where.
Well, they don't count then. Yeah. So, I want to talk about Brent. What you think about your new coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Boy, you are the master of misdirection, ain't you, JB? I'll talk about it. All right. Um, a lot of these pundits and even our former coach, Bill Cowher, has put their stamp on it and said that this was a good hire. There is no way on God's green earth that you're going to convince me that this is a good hire. You've basically traded one mic in for another mic. Yes, they're on opposite spectrums. One of them is offensive minded and actually a native of the area. Okay. And supposedly that should help with developing the next quarterback. Which I kind of laugh at right now because it's definitely a ploy to try to get Aaron Rodgers to come back. So in the event that that doesn't work, supposedly there's somebody that can develop quarterbacks. I don't buy that at all. I think that this was just a convenient hire. And what really upsets me is the fact that they signed this man for 5 years. Yes, not 2, not 3, not 4, 5 years.
Wow.
I just that is my first response. Wow. So I've made the reference of a messed up substitute teacher. I also going to make another reference. This is like your daughter dating a well-known piece of trash, and now she wants to marry him. It's just, it's terrible. It's terrible. And the end result is just going to be she's going to wind up being effed up and pregnant. And, this dude is going to probably go on to the next thing. I don't like the hire at all. And y'all know me. I'm gonna keep the same energy regardless of if we win 2 games or 12 games. All right. I'm still not enthused about this hire. I do not agree with it. And of course, there's going to be some sweeping changes that's actually going to be made to the staff. So, I'm hoping that they'll keep the running backs coach, Kevin Faulkner, but I'm not sure if they're going to keep Coach Faulkner or Eddie Faulkner. I'm sorry, Eddie Faulkner. Good running backs coached everybody from Le'Veon Bell on down to Jalen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell. So he's done his thing as far as like getting the running backs prepared for games and helping them with their performances. So he might be out the door, but we'll see. I'm still going to be a Steelers fan. Wedding band Brent is going to remain faithful. That does not mean I have to like it. For better or worse, Joe, for better or worse. So there it is.
Sickness and in health.
Yeah. Till death do me part, brother. Till death do me part. They'll still put like a terrible towel in my coffin. But
you better invest in a prenup.
Boy, JB, no, pluck you, JB, pluck you, and them and the Ratbird Ravens. I tried to be nice to you, little pigeons, but you keep poking. That's okay.
I'm just saying
that the rest of the AFC North plagues duck hunt with y'all's asses.
Damn,
dude, pluck y'all.
I'm just happy because now we ain't got to worry about Mike Tomlin out coaching John Harbaugh's stupid ass. Y'all hired a coach that we gonna beat the dog shit out y'all now. For 5 years, we gonna be the AFC North champion.
With who?
Mike McCarthy.
Oh, you
with
sure
who?
about that?
With who?
Mike McCarthy.
With who at head coach?
You sure about that?
With who at head coach, sir?
I'm just saying.
Hey, JB,
with who at head coach?
We know who we thinking about getting that OC.
Who?
And the Lions stupid enough to give him up, but we interview him.
Oh,
The brother Scotty Montgomery for the Lions.
Man, please. He gonna do the Montgomery bus boycott on y'all ass. He ain't going over there.
Oh no.
He ain't going over there.
Hey, we'll see. Because, Mike McCarthy.
He gonna see that you turd birds ain't worth a damn. And then
Mike McCarthy
he's just not gonna go.
is going to do wonders.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Franchise. And I can't wait. I think you're wrong. I think he going to get y'all over the hump. And when I mean over the hump, that means what y'all been bitching about for the last year. Y'all finally going to get a number 1 draft pick.
Let me tell you something, man. You niggas better stick to making crab cakes up there in Baltimore, because that's the only good thing that's gonna come out of there. All right, you heard it here first.
I'm just saying, bro. We gonna go after we fix that crab cake. We gonna go right to Pittsburgh and get some Heinz ketchup. Now,
shit. Speaking of ketchup, you better catch up with the damn overall record before you start spouting off shit like that.
Hey, Brad Fox.
I'm just saying.
Brad Fox and JB talking like they hired Don Shula or something, huh? Like they did.
Yeah.
I'm confident enough that our nobody head coach that ain't done shit yet
you
is going to beat shit out of Mike McCarthy. I'm not a fan of Mike McCarthy.
You Negroes hired a JV coach, and you think because we made a mistake and hired somebody that we had no business hiring, don't mean that he varsity. As much as I don't like to hire with Mike McCarthy, I'm still confident we can at least split with y'all. It ain't gonna be no situation where y'all just come in and start winning the AFC North. Man, please.
Hold on now. Hold on. I got to get on. I got to be on Brent Fox side. Now, hold on now, JB. Hold on now. Your head coach is literally the lip pocket of the hardballs. What are you talking about? Your head coach ain't proven. Only reason why he got a job because he know the hardballs. Who is he? Who is this guy that you praising now? Because you was nowhere around in the group chat when I was getting on his case.
Hey, I'm just saying that
now you got a good night's sleep. Now you feel good about him. Stop.
Hardball wasn't nobody.
JB,
your coach ain't a nobody.
Hey, look. When they put them pads on
this. When we put the pads on, we gonna see.
Oh, now we talking about pads now. From a minute ago, you talking about shining armor and hope. What British night or something? What's going on?
I meant what I said. And
you meant it? Okay. All I know is Mike McCarthy is at least a proven head coach. Who is this guy? Did the Chargers win the playoff game this year? Did they lose?
Playoffs? Playoffs?
That defense was solid. I know that though.
All I know is both coaching job hires were terrible, so we ain't gonna act like one's better than the other. They both suck. We ain't gonna do that now.
You don't know if it's terrible or not.
Oh man, get the
niggas say
okay. All right,
bro, stop it.
You don't know it. No, I ain't stopping that.
I'm gonna hold on to these.
It's a Methodist church today. Which one is it?
I'm gonna hold on to these receipts, man. That's okay. I'm gonna hold on to these receipts.
Methodist today. That's only where hope is at in the church now.
Hold on to your receipt and to come back and get your go to the store and you can replace the item. All I know is the Raven killer, the Lamar killer is gone. Mike Tomlin. Okay. So I'm not worried about the Steelers. I'm not scared of no Mike McCarthy, whatever his name is. John McCarthy.
Who is your offensive coordinator? Let me guess. Because you got Lamar Jackson, you're going to be fine, right? You know Lamar missed 4 games last year. You know that, don't you?
Because we had a shitty offensive line. Because we had a coach that refused to change the offensive line.
It's still the right guard, ain't he? He's still there, right?
No, he's a free agency. Hell no.
No, y'all going to bring him back.
Y'all gonna bring him back. Well, I tell you one thing. We better not bring him back.
We ain't going to bring that dude back.
We bet not.
Big Joe just talking. He wanted us to hide the brother, but I agree.
And
at the same time, we don't know what this white boy gonna do.
Oh no, we don't.
Never would.
But we know what Mike McCarthy gonna do. We know what Mike McCarthy gonna do.
Would have made it.
Yeah. JB, you living up to your
Without
namesake because you surely is dancing around the
you.
subject, boy.
I'm
James
cool with him
Brown.
getting on Brett Fox. You gonna
I
act like
feel
y'all got a
good.
real good high or something, and y'all ain't got nobody either. Y'all worse than
We'll
the Steelers.
see.
At least McCarthy's a proven coach.
This man said okay. We'll see, bro. We'll see.
Y'all got somebody out of Harbaugh's back pocket as y'all coach. Who is he?
You know who else got out of Harbaugh back pocket though? Who going to the Super Bowl? Mike McDonald.
Why don't you hire Mike McDonald then?
Pocket.
Why don't you get Mike McDonald then?
Because we done with him.
We wanted to keep John Harbaugh. That's why we wanted him out of here.
Okay. So you saying old mentor is just like Mike McDonald then, right? Is that what you're saying?
No, hell no. I'm saying, well, let's
what
wait
you
and
saying
see.
then? Why you bringing him up
Let's
then?
wait and see. Let's wait and see. This is
Boy,
football, baby.
yeah.
Everybody, look. The one thing about football, you just said it. Football will humble you. Everybody can look like Jesus.
Sure will, yeah. Sure will, yeah. It looks like y'all humbly going backwards. Humbly going backwards.
Hey, you know, if I'm wrong, we gonna talk about it. But I think the fact that everybody was crying about Mike Tomlin, everybody was tired about barely getting to the Super Bowl, everybody tired about, being consistent and winning and stuff like that. Everybody, well, y'all gonna get y'all chance now. Cause y'all gonna pick top 5 and y'all gonna finally get a quarterback. Okay. That's what I'm saying.
Y'all were crying about Harbaugh and you hired the son-in-law. So what's that supposed to mean?
Ain't no damn
the son-in-law. That was
what's that supposed to mean?
That was
he's off the Harbaugh tree. Both of them.
That was
both Harbaugh coaches he worked for. What you talking about?
That was your boy. That was our offensive coordinator, not mentor.
Mentor worked with both. Mentor was at Michigan. What are you talking about? He worked with both Harbaughs.
No, I'm saying our offensive coordinator was actually.
I'm talking about. We talking about head coaches. We talking about coordinators. Y'all still ain't got no OC.
Mike Mentor gonna know what he doing more than John Harbaugh. That's what I tell you.
Boy. I can smell the desperation through the phones, sir. I can smell the desperation through the phone.
Boy, y'all standing strong.
I can smell the desperation through the phone.
Standing strong.
Oh, I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, dig your heels in. All right, yes.
He made our Dauphin Owe.
Hey, Brent.
Yeah.
Hey, Brent, he a good. Hey, Brent, he a good. Mike Minter, he a good man, Savannah. He a good man, Savannah.
They gonna stay with him.
He's a good man, Savannah. Stay with him.
How many sacks?
About 10. About 10.
Y'all gonna bring him back, or he still with the Chargers?
I hope we bring him back.
Don't forget Khalil Mack over there too. Now, don't forget that. Now, don't forget the Dayon Haley as the linebacker, who's better than y'all linebacker. Don't forget that too.
He got off of IR yet?
What's one of your linebackers that's better than Dayon Henley? Let me know.
Oh, nobody.
All right, then, just checking.
What's your point?
Henley a beast.
Y'all bringing up somebody who ain't even there, like he gonna go over there and make a difference in y'all defense. He's not. Y'all still ain't got no pass rushers. Y'all gonna get Max Crosby, or y'all gonna go in on Myles Garrett?
Niggas think they don't understand how incompetent the Baltimore Ravens organization was, but niggas gonna see.
Nigga, I know. How you gonna tell me? You still gotta throw the ball. You still gotta be a leader of men.
So that means all we gotta do is get a competent offensive coordinator. We got this white boy that knew a little bit of something about defense.
Okay.
We gonna be all right. We gonna be better than the Steelers.
Okay.
Boy, yeah, I
mean,
mean,
who's a good defensive coordinator? Mike Nolan. How long he last with the Niners?
Oh Lord, not the boy with the suits.
Huh? Oh, Nolan. How long he last with the Niners? How long did Singletary last? He's defensive coordinator too, right?
Can't play with him. Can't do it.
Huh?
Y'all still got that defensive coordinator over there for the Steelers.
Talk about something else.
He gonna fuck that. He's putting all these names. Fuck Michael Singletary.
Hold on now. What?
I'm saying.
Oh, really? That's what we doing now? No. We ain't doing that now. We ain't doing that now. We ain't doing that now. No.
You talking about mentor? I think what boy gonna do decent. What I
So
said.
over Mike Minter, you gonna say Mike fuck Mike Singletary? That's what we doing, huh?
Yeah,
Really?
that's what we do. We need some young blood.
Really? That's what we doing now.
We need to go young. I'm tired of these.
Cause I'm getting on your coach. Now it's on this fuck Mike Singletary. One of the best linebackers that ever played. Nigga, you bugging. Nigga, stop.
As a
Nigga.
coach,
This boy done said F Mike Singletary.
Boy, hey, Brent, you hear that? Boy, that's nasty.
Yeah.
What the young kids say? That's nasty work.
Yeah. That boy said fuck a Hall of Famer, boy.
He's
That
in
is
the Hall
terrible.
of Fame. Who is Mike Minter? Did he run out of Michigan with Harbaugh too? Did he run out of? How come he ain't getting no fines and no sanctions?
Coaching now.
I don't even think Mike
Is he
Minter
in
is
the
a high
Hall of
school Hall of
Fame?
Famer, Joe.
Yes or no?
I ain't asked you if he's in the fucking Hall.
Is he in the Hall of? Who is Mike Minter compared to Mike Singletary? I know we ain't doing this now. I know we ain't doing this.
We doing it. Is he coaching now?
Who is Mike Minter compared to Mike Singletary? Nigga, that's nasty work.
Is he coaching
Stop.
now?
Stop. Did he coach? Yes or no?
Is he coaching now?
like he said, can't win with him. Can't do it.
Wow.
What, we gonna bring
No.
Buddy Ryan back now, nigga? Is he coaching
We-
now?
Buddy
No,
Ryan, may you
no,
rest in peace,
definitely
sir.
not. Boy, I pray to God. You better hope Lamar stay healthy. I pray to God.
All we got to do is get the offensive line.
Oh
I
Lord,
bet.
see,
That's all
when
you
you
gotta
say
do for
all
the
you
past
got to
5
do,
years. Ain't
that's
nothing that
all I
happened
need to
either.
know.
All y'all gotta do is make field goals and don't drop the pass in the end zone too. But guess what?
Damn
All that
right.
happened. Now what?
Hey, who,
Now you know
who
what?
all
That was a low blow, Joe.
Now what?
You
No,
see, you
nigga,
going too
no,
far,
no,
Joe.
nigga, no,
Don't
no,
do it.
nigga,
who,
no.
fuck
No,
that.
we-
Who all that shit under?
No, nigga, say, boy,
That was John
a lot gotta
Harbaugh,
happen for
bitch
y'all to
ass.
win the game. A lot gotta happen.
Lord.
That was all under John Harbaugh, bitch.
Y'all gonna get
bitch ass.
AJ Brown too, huh? Y'all gonna get AJ Brown too,
That would be great.
I hope so.
huh? Huh? Y'all gonna get
Boy.
Max Crosby, huh? Huh?
I hope so. We should have.
But let me guess, y'all gonna develop y'all talent all of a sudden because y'all got the great Mike Minter's y'all head coach
Wait,
now.
hold on,
He gonna
first of
develop y'all D line now.
First of all,
Second of all, and third, come on.
so what, nigga? You speaking a lot of shit.
Hey, Brett, now I'm a nigga now. All right, come on, let's go. Come on.
Didn't your team move from
on.
fucking Oakland to Vegas, nigga? Ain't
Yeah,
you
they
in
sure did. Yeah, yeah, they did. Yeah,
Oh Jesus.
yeah, yeah. And what's your point?
Oh Lord.
What's your point?
Oh.
what you talking about? So
What's your point? What's your point?
So Mike
Didn't they-
Minter.
Hey, Brett Fox, we call that reaching right there. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Talk.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I ain't reaching.
Go
Shout
ahead,
out
bro.
to Ag
Go.
Reacher.
Go. First,
Oh, boy.
first is fuck my Singletary, and I'll bring up the Raiders. No, go. Come on.
Yeah.
Quit.
So Mike Minter, this man don't even know he gonna be good or not. He just talking shit, which I understand because I did not agree
All right.
with the pick. But we gonna see.
Yeah.
When John Harbaugh got hired,
Mm-hmm.
what was he?
He was a
Mhm.
special teams
Special teams
coordinator.
coach.
He was a special
He
teams
was a nobody.
coordinator, and
Mm-hmm.
he turned out to be an okay coach. But when it came, the lights got
Mhm.
brighter. He was a shit.
Sir,
So,
he won
this-
y'all a Super Bowl. I don't know why y'all do that.
Ray Lewis and them won us the
Won the
Super
damn
Bowl.
Super Bowl. Niggas need to know the history of the Baltimore Ravens before they talk.
Lord Jesus. Okay, you know what? You right. Let me stop. I'm on the other side. I'm on the other side looking in. So Coach Harbaugh was
He was
just there,
doing the
right?
same shit
He
that
ain't had nothing to do with y'all winning that Super Bowl.
Nothing.
Without you.
I promise you. He was doing the same shit he was doing now. He was starting Tom Zibikowski over Bernard Pollard. He was starting Jai Reed over Bryant McKinney until Ray Lewis and Quan Bowden and all them went to the head office and said, "Hey man, fix this shit so we can win." So that's why he got fired. After all them left, we went years in the being average to below average football team.
No, sir. No, I ain't even finna let you. I'm not even
The
gonna
only
let you do that to your
no,
team.
No.
Y'all
The
went
only
to an
person-
AFC Championship without all those people. Don't do that.
Because of Lamar.
Oh my God. Okay.
Nigga, worry about your Steelers, nigga. Worry about your squeals.
See that?
Or-
See, is that? See,
Yeah.
y'all did all that because
You know
of
what?
Lamar. Lamar
Hey, Joe.
missed 4 games last year. So
Joe.
what you going? So who's your backup quarterback then? Who's your backup? Y'all gonna get
Hopefully,
Malik Willis? Huh?
Hopefully.
Say, Joe.
I ain't full of shit. Get out of here.
Joe.
Stop.
How we full of shit? We ain't gonna,
Niggas full of shit.
we just being real with you. Harbaugh ain't gonna know how to construct the damn team. So all you
Y'all-
saying is
You
So-
only could go
Yeah,
so far with saying you have Lamar Jackson. That's the point. You see, Josh Allen is the whole build. You see what happened to them, right? Y'all don't even run the goddamn ball. You got Derrick Henry. But you're going to bring in a defensive coordinator.
whose fault was that?
Y'all bitching and complain about Harbaugh only to bring in another Harbaugh. That's the point.
I don't think he gonna be as stupid as Harbaugh.
Oh, now we don't think now. Now niggas ain't thinking no more. Okay, no
Nigga, I
problem.
don't know the future, nigga.
He only been with the Harbaughs
You
since
been sweet on
2018.
something?
He don't know nothing else but been underneath the Harbaughs since 2018. But obviously, you don't think he ain't gonna do nothing the Harbaughs do. He only been with the Ravens secondary coach since 2018. They was with the damn motherfucking Michigan Wolverines
daddy?
with the other Harbaugh, and
He
then
was
now he was
just-
with the
he was just
Chargers
under
with the other
he was
Harbaugh.
just under the
But he ain't
Harbaugh
gonna get
tree.
no
Who was his
philosophies
daddy?
from Harbaugh. He don't come to the Ravens as his own man, his
Who
own
was his
philosophies, and his own ideas.
Who was his daddy?
Is the daddy still coaching, or was he coaching on his Harbaugh?
He was coaching on his dad first. His dad.
Where was he coaching for the past 6, 7 years?
And then the Harbaughs put him on eventually.
For how long? How long?
It don't matter.
Oh, now it don't matter. Oh, okay, all right. So you can be on this. So you can be with somebody for 7 years and don't pick up no tendencies. Really? Is that what we doing?
Because the Harbaughs gave the brother a job.
Boy, y'all niggas sound like Tank fans. Go ahead. Y'all niggas got it. Go ahead,
Oh,
niggas.
Lord.
Go
not
ahead,
that.
niggas. Stop.
You said Tank
Stop
fan.
it.
How the
Stop
Saints
it.
get
wish
this?
we were Tank fans.
Niggas sound like
He said
Tank
Tank
fans
fans,
in here.
not
Go
Saints
ahead.
fans,
Hey,
Tank fans.
Fly Ravens, fly. Whatever the hell y'all niggas say, y'all got it. Y'all got it. L1
Hold on,
T4
nigga. So you
Jackson.
said-
Good luck, nigga. Y'all got it.
Hey, fly Oakland, fly, nigga.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
don't worry about it, nigga. Hey. Good luck, nigga. Don't worry about me, nigga.
I want to keep this
Yeah, don't worry
going.
about us. We go. Yeah, this is
So, okay, so Jared and JB,
Mhm.
I will go ahead and admit that again, we got rid of one mic, or one mic actually stepped down, and we got another mic. Okay. Unfortunately, yeah, they're like the exact opposites of each other, but they the same deal. They're the same people that actually win regular season games, no problem. When it comes playoff time, both of them, as of late, have gotten ousted out. We're one and done. What frustrates me about the hire of the other Mike is because if we got rid, or excuse me, not we got rid of, if one Mike actually took himself out of the equation to make room for somebody that could help the team go to another level, and we hire the exact opposite Mike who does the same thing eventually, that is extremely frustrating. So that being said, to bring this full circle, okay, you got rid of one Harbaugh that y'all swear that wasn't, but you come around and get another JV Harbaugh and expect something different. We both in the same boat, to be honest with you.
This is what I think.
Don't worry.
What Jared is saying.
They're gonna bring Ray Lewis out. He's gonna do a jig dance. They're gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. They got Lamar and Ray Lewis. They good.
Hold on. Let me land. Y'all funny as hell. But let me land. But this is different in this standpoint. And this is, even though Joe is making fun of it, but if we're listening to each other, we're both are not incorrect. We don't know what the fuck he has been under Harbaugh, but we don't know how the fuck he gonna coach. If he gonna have 10,
No, Jared. No, ask Jared. He know. Don't ask Jared. He know. Don't worry.
Them boys gonna be good. I don't know shit.
Hey, but
I got a vision.
This is his first time coaching.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
let
on,
him
man.
land.
Yeah. Somebody got to. Hey, this is his first year coaching. So to your point, Jared and Joe, we don't know what the fuck they gonna do. He might be like you said, Joe. He might be a hardball 2.0. Now that'll piss me off. But at the same time, he might not be. We gonna have to see. Now we know Mike McCarthy though. I see Mike McCarthy and the Packers and the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? So even though I was making fun of what he has done in his resume. We don't know what this dude gonna be as far as coaching because he really don't have no resume. He's a new coach. So I mean that was fun. New head coach. That was fun. I can't wait for the next season. This is gonna make it more exciting.
If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be right here. I'm not running for no fade.
Nigga, you're wrong.
This is
you're
the
wrong
era.
and you already here. What does that mean? Nigga, you already wrong, nigga.
Nigga, you don't know what
If
I'm
we
wrong.
right,
We gonna see though.
You already wrong,
if
nigga.
we,
You already
but
wrong.
if we right, but if we
Nigga
right,
had none of this energy several days ago. Now
Joe.
nigga turned up
I'm on
now.
your
All of a
ass,
sudden. Y'all niggas ain't got no good night rest and everything.
Get him, JB.
I'm on your ass. You and Britt, Joe. If we right, I'm on y'all ass. I'm on y'all
I mean,
ass.
you know what? This is the era.
Paul,
I'm sorry, FAA.
I mean,
hold on now. Hey, hold on now, brother. Hold on now.
Yeah, that was. I take that back.
Paul.
That ain't sound. Yeah.
Big pause. But all I'm saying is for JB to be gloating about what the Pittsburgh is doing, y'all in the same boat. But y'all standing strong today. Hey, chat, they were not like this in the group chat. Tell you that right now. Them niggas was not this high energy and standing on nothing several days ago. So I'm happy y'all finally had something good to eat. Y'all had y'all Wheaties and shit, and y'all feeling good about the Ravens. That's great.
Yeah.
You damn right.
Don't worry. Ray Lewis is going to come do the jig dance and everything. Y'all going to bring back everybody like y'all always do. And y'all still going to get your ass whooped. It don't even matter.
We ain't like
y'all going to bring back Ed Reed. Y'all going to bring back Shannon Sharp. Stand here.
Hey.
Come out with the team and still lose. Still lose. Still lose. He still ain't got no O-line. Still ain't got no D-line. And your quarterback breaking down year by year, and he lost weight this year, and he still got hurt. Sound good.
All that shit is true.
Sound good. No, it ain't shit, nigga. Reality, nigga. It's called reality, nigga.
Reality, whatever you want to call it. But we gonna see.
Reality. It happened. Lamar averages at least 1 or 2 games missing a year. Sound good. Y'all still ain't got no O-line still. We're gonna see what y'all do in the draft and the playoffs. We're gonna see.
Yes, sir.
Stand by your man. He a good man, Savannah. Stand by him.
We will.
Boy, you talking like he Joe Burrow. Like he always hurt all the damn time.
But y'all acting like he's getting younger and he's not.
You know that? That's why we
good. Good. Sound good.
That's why.
Sound good. When your head coach don't run the ball like his father-in-law Harbaugh, don't be surprised, niggas. Don't be surprised.
We gonna see.
When Derrick Henry only getting 16 carries and shit, don't be surprised.
Boy, y'all.
All right, sound good.
I'm gonna wear some crosses, some vampire. I'm gonna got some garlic. The chase away these evil spirits and stuff, y'all.
Hey, you know who I go for every year. You know better than that. Don't do that now.
I know. I'm just
don't do that now. I just know what it is. That's okay, no problem. Never would have made it. Hey, Brent, all over Mike Minner, I'm a nigga and fuck Mike Singletary. This is great entertainment. Yeah, I like this. It sounds good. What's the date today? Today is January 6th, 26th. All right, that's what's up. We're going to see.
Look at your calendar and put a damn thumbtack on the day.
I'm looking at my Palm Pilot, actually. Look at my Palm Pilot, January 26th. January 26th. These Raven niggas is tripping. All right, got it in. There you go. All right.
Oh, yeah. Them birds.
Niggas acting like they gonna know what happened. So I have to defend my team.
don't know what happened. You hired nobody. What do you mean what happened?
Y'all out here plucking up, baby.
Oakland / Las Vegas.
Don't know what happened. Y'all hired nobody.
Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Okay,
Y'all hired nobody.
Let's play.
Y'all hired a no. What do you mean what happened? Like y'all playing victim or something. Y'all hired nobody.
No, I'm just saying, nigga. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I got faith, nigga.
But I never been a nigga more.
Hey, Joe, you still a nigga.
Been all last year. Lord have mercy.
Your boy, yeah, you still a nigga.
When you think you know somebody, Lord have mercy. Hey, all that sound good. Good. That sound good. Who your offensive coordinator? Is it Clinton? Is it Kingsbury?
Hey,
who gonna call the plays? Who gonna make this great offensive calls that's gonna help Lamar make good decisions and shit? Who gonna do that? Who gonna bring him back to MVP prominence? Who y'all want? No, fuck that. Who y'all want? I don't want to see nothing, nigga. Who y'all want?
I know they gonna be better than Vegas coordinator. I know that.
Who y'all want, nigga?
I want Scotty.
I want Lamar. Whoever with Lamar want. That's what I want.
No, Lord.
That's what I want.
Say whoever Lamar wants. Boy. Yeah, we gonna see you next season, man. We gonna see you next season. We gonna see you next season, man.
Steelers, though, I know that.
We're probably going to.
I like it all seriously. I like Eric.
1-1.
Eric B-enemy.
1-1.
I would love to have Eric B-enemy because he's another coach that looks like he's not going to get. Well, I think he just signed with the Chiefs. Never mind.
You know what? Wait a minute.
Back to the Chiefs.
As a matter of fact, we swept y'all ass last year. Oh, yeah, that's right. We swept y'all ass last year. That's right. Yeah.
And to answer your question, Big Joe, I want Scotty Montgomery.
Okay.
I do not want Cliff Kingsbury, but if that's what ain't
y'all niggas don't know what y'all, so it don't even matter.
You say he wants Scott Montgomery. Okay.
Y'all niggas ain't know what y'all want.
We rebuilding, nigga.
You think he gonna work? See, why everybody got to be a nigga? Get all of this out before Black History Month. All right? Yeah, hurt people, Joe. I've discovered this. Hurt people.
Yep. And in defense of Mike Singletary, nigga, fuck Ray Lewis, nigga. How about that, nigga? At least Singletary not a jig, nigga. I know that for sure, nigga.
Oh yeah, well,
he's actually a real Christian man. I don't know about your brother. At least my brother ain't kill nobody. How about that?
Oh,
fuck Ray Lewis.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah, that's not. Oh, what?
Not the staple of your organization, Jerry. Come on, baby. Not the staple of your organization.
Get that.
When people think of Ravens, they think Ray Lewis.
Y'all bring them out every game, they be dancing and jigging. No, nigga, no. Stand by your man, Savannah.
That's
good
right.
Man.
Let him. Yeah, let him
Christian man too.
Let's do the jig.
Yeah.
Let him do the jig and get the heat from bad luck. That's what.
No.
That's your house. You keep him.
Yeah.
That's your house. The owner said so.
Especially you trying to get clawed off of Shannon Sharp.
Boy. Yeah, well. You know, just because he's a Hall of Fame player don't make him a Hall of Fame person. I got you.
That's right. One of the best linebackers ever played, but now he
I got you.
Yeah, he going back to the Ray Lewis case.
Sure is.
Yeah, unfortunately, a fight's a fight, and when you fight, unfortunately, ain't no rules. So
yes,
I get it. It.
When we talk, niggas talk about football, get nasty sometimes.
Boy, yeah, it was a fiery end of this one, man. Boy, the gloves were off and everything, man.
Yes, I had.
This was like Mayweather versus Zab Judah, boy.
Nigga said, "Fuck Mike Singletary over Mike Minter." That's nasty work.
Fuck a Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's nasty work.
But this one I want to Big Joe. How the Saints catching strays around here?
He said tank fans.
Oh, tank fans. All right. My bad, Big Joe. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was low.
Yeah, that was low.
Tank fans.
Y'all gonna be all right.
I mean, they both from Baltimore. To be honest, I mean, it's a good correlation.
It's right there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, both of them
I'm
delusional as
like,
hell, and
I'm
yeah, I
like,
get it.
girl, for so you want to hit people with trash
Yeah.
can?
Oh,
I
you
think you
talking about
said
Harlem
that.
Nights? Harlem
Yeah.
Nights.
Yeah, I'm like,
Oh yeah, old Vera, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But for all y'all
that
in the
was fun.
chat, for all y'all in the chat, reason why I'm defending Mike Singletary so much because he's actually a friend of the family. I
Oh, I
know his
didn't
whole
know that.
family. I know him real well. I went to school with his kids. I've been to his house multiple times. He a great brother. So that's where I'm at with. I actually know the brother, like in real
So
life.
Jared, you gotta
So
apologize, bro. In all
no,
seriousness,
I
you
don't
gotta
need no
apologize.
apology. No, I'm just saying that's where my stance comes from.
No,
So
I take that back. I don't do
nah,
that,
it's too
brother,
late.
like
I
that.
don't
When
want
you
it. I
talking,
don't want it. Tell me
no,
tomorrow. I don't want it.
He said, "Tell me
he
tomorrow."
tell me
I
to.
don't
No,
want it.
I'm gonna do it for me. My bad, back, Mike Singletary. I don't know. I
Nah,
was defending my Ravens, brother.
That
he
boy
don't want it
said,
either.
"Mm-hmm. Yeah, once it's
But we were
me,
just
it's got to
talking
be
football, all
you."
fun and games. So as
Yeah,
you know, sometimes
All
people
fun and
feelings
games.
get hurt, and
Mm.
nobody feeling shit that got hurt. We just talking football. But
Look,
absolutely
guys.
not.
Jared,
But
you got
hey,
anything else?
I will tell you one thing though. Hang on, I'm sorry, y'all. I will
Go
tell you
ahead.
one thing though. Whoever hates the LDBC is gonna love this. But because they're gonna misinterpret the hell out of this,
Yeah,
man.
they
And it's just us
think we
brothers
are.
talking
We talking
passionately
about
about the game.
football.
This is the Southern Baller Show. This is us sitting on the porch. This is in every black community. You
Talking
sitting on the
shit.
porch talking boxing, talking football,
Talking shit.
basketball. This is in every black family. It's love. It's love.
Don't take
You
it
know
out
what I'm
of
saying? It's
context.
like you said, if town right, that men ain't shit,
I'm
and
taking it
men
out
are
of
doing
context. I
exactly the
want to
Um,
smoke
same
with
thing
all you
he
niggas.
did.
I'm leaving the LDBC now because of y'all niggas. I'm leaving. Start my own
Boy,
channel. I'm out of here, nigga.
boy, don't pull no
I'm
Eddie
leaving the
Kane Jr.
LDBC. That's right. I'm out of here.
Boy, don't pull no Eddie Kane Jr.
I'm out of here.
You ain't gonna get it because you ain't got
ain't
it.
got it.
Yeah.
No,
Nobody come
man.
to see you, Otis.
No,
Boy.
seriously. I don't know what Mike Mentor gonna be. This white boy may fall flat on his face, but um, I don't know, man.
No, hey, if you said a Hall of Famer for this boy,
I
He
he
was
Yeah,
just
better
better
no,
do
it's
talking.
too late
something.
I
now.
was just
he
talking
No, it's
better
too
shit.
You
late
gotta
now.
He
stand
It's
up,
better
too
do
late
Jim.
now.
You gotta
something.
stand up.
No,
I'm gonna stand on
no,
No,
it
no,
with
I'm
you,
no,
bro.
standing on. No, I'm standing on it.
no,
Stand on
no,
this
no.
shit
I'm standing on. I'll
and
be
just
right
stand on
here. If
it.
I'm wrong, I'll be right here. I ain't going
Mhm.
back.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Hey,
said as far as what.
January
You did it.
26th. F
You
Mike
you did
Singletary,
a
go Mike Minner. Write it
He
down.
said
Jared.
There
You
you
did
the
a
go.
Hall of Famer.
you did an Eddie off a barbershop when he said, "Fuck Freddie Jackson."
Ooh,
Come on, man.
boy.
Jesse
That one is
Jackson.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
man.
Wasn't wait a minute? Wasn't Mike Singletary our linebacker coach at one time?
Yes, he was.
He's the reason why Ray Lewis is even good. That's why I was surprised, nigga.
Yeah, I know. I know. You got.
That was
He was the
nasty
most.
work.
Well, I
See, you
gotta
was just
stand.
reaching that
I
shit.
got. I gotta stand.
That was nasty work.
You attacking the Ravens. You had good points, so I had to say something. So fuck it. I'm in it now. I gotta stay.
So
I gotta.
they had us cornered. Jared started throwing shit.
Yeah, I had to throw it.
They had Jared type of nigga. You get him cornered, he go for the
Make your
eyes and
mama a
shit.
man. What?
Yeah.
What?
I ain't
Nigga,
gonna
you been
lie.
adopted, nigga. You ain't know? What?
Hey, that was the first time I'd have heard Jared fluster. Jared was flustered on that one, yo.
Ooh, that boy said everybody. Boy, I
I was
thought he
Town
was
was about
doing
to
them.
checkmate him. Jared,
Yeah.
the town was about to checkmate him, and Jared
And
just
Jared
did
flipped the
it.
board over, huh?
Jared just
down
flipped the
table.
Jared flipped the board.
Yeah, he flipped the board over. Yeah.
Nigga, the pieces went everywhere, nigga. Again, for everybody who listening, this is a good brotherly argument. But me living in the Bay Area, I know a lot of Niner and Raider Hall of Famers. A lot of them are friends of the family. Again, Mike Singletary's family, I went to school with his sons and daughters. I've been to his house multiple times. Shout out to the Nolans. I'm friends with the Nolan family as well. You know what I mean? I've known Jerry Rice for a
Yeah,
long
he know
time.
Jerry. Yep, he know Jerry Rice
JJ
too.
Stokes, hell, even a Niners Hall of Famer is my godfather. So I know. So I just, I know a lot of Niners and old Raider players. You dig what I'm saying? So, and Mike Singletary really is a friend of the family. I'm like, F Mike Singletary, nigga, you bugging.
Nigga, I didn't know you knew Mike Secretary, but I should have known because you know everybody down
boy.
Come on, man.
there. We acting like I know this, but I need to watch.
Nigga, you interviewed me for 3 hours, nigga. You should know, nigga. Shit, nigga.
That's right.
Boy,
I ain't know
boy.
you Mike though. My bad. But I got to stand in it though. I ain't no hoe. I got to stand strong. So.
And Mike Singletary wore that cross everywhere he goes. So yeah, you know what I mean. So he a real stomp down Christian brother. You know what I mean. They
So
family
the
is
great
great.
context. Go
We
ahead.
was
I'm
talking
sorry,
about
bro.
football, not him. I said fuck the football.
Yeah, I know you.
Not him.
Nigga say he ain't coaching now and everything. So,
Mhm.
Yeah, we talking about football.
he
From the
ain't
coaching
coaching now.
standpoint.
Yeah,
From the coaching standpoint.
So Jared took up for his Ravens. I took up for Mike Singletary. That's how we got.
Yeah,
here.
that's how we got here.
Oh,
That's how we got
Lord. That is hilarious, man.
Y'all
Now
funny
show
as
that
hell, bro.
your mama's a man sticking with me.
it. Yeah.
Your mama's a man.
Hey, yo, Jared, let me tell you something about Jared. Like when I used to beat Jared, he still do this to this day. If I beat Jared or something, like if we playing Madden or something, and I'm 21 stuck on this nigga cut off the game on purpose. So that's basically
you
what
won
he
them.
did.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, that's good to know.
I got you.
Okay,
That
I got you.
explains it.
Okay,
That explains
that
it.
makes sense.
He that competitive.
So to flip the chessboard analogy over, that was a real life analogy.
That
That's
was
perfect.
accurate.
Yeah, that's right on time. Yeah, okay.
You remember Gary threw that interception, and we had the lead, and he threw the interception for them to go back downfield.
Yeah.
Remember I told him his face, that was fucking stupid. But well, hope my Ravens don't disappoint me this year, because if I'm wrong,
you gotta hold that.
Yeah.
No, ain't no, y'all. You in it too, nigga. You was right there with him, nigga.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm a Ravens fan. I think we're gonna be better. I said I stand on it. I said we're gonna do better. We're gonna sweep.
Stand by your brother, nigga.
For 5
Stand by
years.
your twin brother.
No. What Ray say? SOF capital T soft. I said that shit. Look, I think on the next 5 years we're gonna beat the dog shit out of the Steelers. So if I'm wrong, then it is what it is. I said we were gonna do that this year, and we got.
You've been wrong a long time, my brother. You've been wrong a long time.
I know. You don't have to tell every damn body.
You told on yourself, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ain't much for me to tell.
And for all you Ravens fans out there who listening, I picked Lamar Jackson every single game. Me and Lamar went to the same school, same alumni at the University of Louisville. I always go L1C4 Jackson is what I call him. I want none of you niggas talking about, he hate the Ravens. Nigga, I love Lamar.
That's not the case.
I love Lamar. I love Lamar to death. I want him to succeed. I think he better than Josh Allen. I think he's better than a lot of them quarterbacks out there. I want him to be the best. So I don't want none of y'all to get that twisted. Now, I love Lamar.
This is a conversation we had in the group chat, and it spilled over to the live. That's all.
Yeah. So since we're doing disclaimers, I, as a Steelers fan, hold a high amount of respect for you Ravens until you play us. Okay, then all bets is off.
Same here.
But there you go.
I go you further. I'd rather have Mike Tomlin than John Harbaugh.
And I'd rather you not have him.
I know. And you sitting there talking about you having so much reverence for John Harbaugh. I wish you could just have him for a couple of seasons. You'll see what
Jesus.
Shit, I'll take him over Mike McCarthy.
No, don't do that.
I'll take him over Mike McCarthy.
Grant Hush, no.
You know what? That's a good question. Who's a better coach? Harbaugh or McCarthy? That's a good question.
McCartney, man.
I would rather at this point, I would rather take Harbaugh than McCartney.
They both got one Super Bowl win.
Yes, they do. But at the same time, this man already has a feel for how the AFC North is played. He also has a feel for the Pittsburgh Steelers because he plays them so many times. No, he has not come out on the victorious end, but the person that was taking that away from him is now gone. So he should be able to do something to try to help this particular team. Mike McCarthy, just like your boy, I ain't gonna say just like your boy, but I kind of know which Mike McCarthy I'm gonna get. I just don't like what I know I'm finna get.
I think they about the same, bro.
We gonna win. We gonna win like a lot of
Mike.
regular season games, but like I'm telling you now, it's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be the same different episode.
Question: the reason why I'm laughing, right?
Yeah.
At the Mike McCarthy, and this is all serious. It ain't not picking the shit.
Cut out, JB.
I was thinking, yeah.
I can hear you. Go ahead, JP.
Yeah, so Mike McCarthy is used to having QBs when he takes over a team. He had Aaron Rodgers with the Packers, and on the Dallas Cowboys, he had Dak Prescott. Who gonna be y'all QB?
Correct. That is why I was mentioning that people think he's a good hire because he develops quarterbacks. There were quarterbacks that were already there that were established. When he first came on, he had Brett Favre. Now, true, we didn't. The world did not know what Aaron Rodgers was actually going to be, but he was he was a first-round draft pick. Yes, he was a lower-end first-round draft pick, but he still was a first-round draft pick. But since we do not have that, yeah, I kind of wonder how effective he's actually going to be with a quarterback whispering that people just claim that he can do so well.
Because Mike Tomlin wins games with no quarterback.
Exactly.
Throw that out there.
From what I heard, I know Brent's got his ears to the Pittsburgh streets.
Mm-hmm.
From my understanding, they're still trying to do the marriage with Mike McCarthy and Aaron Rodgers. Want him to come back one more year. That's one reason why he hired him. Second of all, Mike McCarthy is a big fan of Will Howard. For some reason, he sees something in Will Howard. I don't know what he sees. That's just what I'm hearing too. So, hey, we're gonna see.
We beating the shit out y'all.
That's exactly, boy. Please, that's exactly what I'm hearing too, Joe. That he is a fan of Will Howard, and that yes, I can tell you undoubtedly this is a ploy to try to get Aaron Rodgers to come back. If he don't come back, then he's going to try to quote unquote develop Will Howard. Will Howard has not even thrown a pass in a preseason game. We don't know what Will Howard is going to turn out to be. And he was also a 6th-round draft pick. Yes, he won a national championship, but unfortunately he dropped several rounds for some sort of reason. I don't know what that reason may have exactly been, but it worries me that we're putting all our hopes and dreams on a 6th-rounder. Also, go ahead, Joe.
There you go.
Okay. I mean, I'll take that, but no, Diddy. But JB, to your point, JB, to your point, okay. At the very worst, we are going 1-1 with you all. That is what I am sticking to. 1-1. 1-1. Yeah, we'll split. Okay. I'll give you birds. I'll give you turd birds enough credit. Y'all will split with us.
Y'all squealers might split with us, but I still think we're gonna.
I mean, you got the almighty Mike mentor. This is somebody that you said fuck a Hall of Famer for. So yeah, you should have enough confidence to be like, you know what, we'll probably split.
That was funny as hell.
Yeah, we gonna see, man. But I got faith in my Ravens, man. May not have. Yeah. As far as the players, anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So your players are gonna take you all the way to the top with no coaching. All right.
No, like so the players last year did what they could under John Harbaugh. So we can
This
get someone who knows.
this nigga here,
Your
boy.
mama's a
I
man.
swear. This
We gonna
they
see,
did
man.
what they
Let's
could
go and
under
move
John
forward now. It's
Harbaugh.
getting late now. Let's go and move forward now.
Okay. I'm sorry, Joe. I'm sorry. We'll leave it alone. We'll just do a text
Be
thread and
no
call
another
it a
30
night.
minutes.
You right.
Before you know it, Joe Montana sucks. In a minute.
Boy, yeah. You know what? Yep. All right, we'll go ahead and wrap up the show. You can catch me on Thursdays on It's Just Me, hosted by Brent.
Brent.
Yes, sir.
So before we wrap everything up, did you give your Super Bowl prediction? I don't think I heard it.
Oh yeah, I gave Seahawks, and I
Y'all got the
explained why.
Seahawks,
I
okay.
used Joe. I used Joe's full name explaining it because he was groaning.
Yeah,
Remember?
He sure did.
Remember, Joe was groaning, and I had to use his full name.
You
Oh
told me
yeah.
Joseph. Yeah.
All right. Of course, I have the Seahawks as well. But I'm sorry for interrupting you, Brent. Go ahead and let everybody know where they can meet you and see you.
Oh, you can catch me most of the time on Thursdays on It's Just Me, hosted by Brent Fox. Thank you all so much for having me on the show. I always have a good time with my brothers.
Yes, sir. Big Joe, let everybody know where they can meet you.
Joe. You ain't shit. I swear you ain't shit.
Steelers ain't shit. Go ahead.
Well, you might not see me on this show no more because I'm leaving the LDBC now. I'm playing.
No.
You don't catch me on all LDBC platforms, showing love to the brothers and sisters of the mighty. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to the brothers on this show. This is all for entertainment purposes.
Yes,
We some real brothers over here, so we talk about stuff in real life. So this is all entertainment. You know, brothers, we have conversations. It may go one way, may go another, but these are still my brothers up here. You know, everybody, football's coming to an end. You know, so before you know what, the Super Bowl is going to be here. It's going to be over with. So we do have the Senior Bowl coming up. They're in practice right now. I believe the game is this weekend. I think it's this weekend. Is it? Is it a Senior Bowl? Oh no, it's an East-West Shrine game or the Senior Bowl. Which one is it?
Shrine game is tomorrow. Senior Bowl, I think, is probably this weekend.
You said tomorrow?
Yeah, they got the posters up like over here in the Dallas area.
Shrine Bowl is
Shrine
tomorrow.
game's on a Tuesday?
Yeah, they got it on. Yeah, they got it at Jerry World, I think, on Tuesday.
On a Tuesday? Okay, well, y'all, thank you for letting me know. We got the Shrine Bowl tomorrow. You got the Senior Bowl coming up. You know, y'all get to see your top tier talent from your team. Y'all get to watch them and support them. And then after that, we got the Super Bowl. And then after that, you got the UFL League. And after that, you got the Combine to get ready for in the Pro Day. So football's winding down, you know, so enjoy it, all of it that you can. You know, everybody have a good week. Everybody who lives in the Eastern and Southern East regions, y'all stay safe.
Yes,
y'all stay out of the cold. You know, make sure y'all got the drip going and everything. You know, if your kids ain't got to go to school, don't take them. You know, you don't want to risk nothing in this kind of weather. Y'all be easy. And your mama's a man.
Coach, let everybody know where they can meet you. See.
You can catch me at Coach 67 Sports TV on all social media platforms. However, I'm primarily here on YouTube. Just had extended video edition of the tailgate party that dropped earlier. Come over, come check me out. Y'all have a blessed and phenomenal evening. Stay safe, stay warm. Peace and blessings to the family. And salute to the awesome and amazing LDBC, you dig?
Yes, sir. And JB, any lasting words?
Man, that was fun. Funny as hell. Y'all stay warm. Y'all be blessed. And I'll see y'all next Sunday.
Yes, sir. Since we had to move it to Tuesday. Yes, sir. We'll see y'all this coming up Sunday. But this was another installment of the Southern Baller Show. Y'all be blessed. Go Ravens, and your mama is a man. Y'all be blessed.